There are some points in life that's frustrating, like trying to speak a language that's not your first language and not being understanding by the person that you're speaking to, even though you try so hard to express what you want to say. In Canada, there are lots of immigrants, international students, international workers, or visitors that are non-native English speakers. According to Statistics Canada, in 2011, Canada had a foreign-born population of about 6,775,800 people, which represented 20.6% of the population. Of the immigrants who had a single mother tongue, close to 1/4 reported English as their mother tongue and 3.4% reported French.
I had one friend in college, and she was working on the Kingsway, and the one of the white Canadian old guy, he spit to her face, and I think it's a kind of racism. I know it's not kind of literally racism, and she told us it was so feeling bad and it's a really terrible experience in Vancouver. She's a Korean friend, and she looks literally super Korean. So I think that's why. And also he shout her to like F word. I think if I have same I luckily I don't have like this kind of experience yet, but I think if I have the same experience, I'm gonna do like just take a time for relax each other and explain again for more how can I say it? Something like this happen, because the linguistic problem is really complicated.
No, just like in a friendly way, because I used to like one girl Subway, and I went with my friend, and then I told him, hey, I like that girl Subway, and he said, oh, you should tell her, and I said, okay, I'm gonna tell her, oh, you're gorgeous, and he was like, huh? What's that? I said, are you trying to say gorgeous? And I said, yes, exactly.
That was my first job here, and before I joined them, most of the staff there are Canadians from local, and after they changed to the new owner, they start hiring new international students as new staff. And one time I heard a regular customer complain to my Canadian coworker, and she said none of them speak English, and like that was my first time heard this kind of word, and I was really shocked.
Yes, it is. Because I'm in a, how can I say it? English speaking country.
Yes, I think it's our responsibility to improve our English, because Canada is an English-speaking country. But I hope people can be more patient and more tolerant with people whose native language is not English, because you can't expect everyone's English is perfect when they are still learning.
Some of the experiences were awful, but that doesn't mean that all the people are like this. Most of the people are friendly, try to be nice, but sometimes natural reactions like native English speakers made may not be that friendly to non-native English speakers. Like the example about Georges and Gorgeous in the interview. The conversation was happening between two friends. Some may feel it's nothing, but some may feel embarrassed for the wrong pronunciation. Canada has 200 different ethnic origins. And like mentioned in the interview, more patience and tolerance are needed from the native English speakers when they're dealing with non-native English speakers.